Hello all, my name is Mohit Verma and I am from National Institute of Technology, Hamirpur, and today I will represent a presentation on microwave oven stimulation as a part of my internship project at Emertxe. So first we will see the table of contents which we have learned during the internship. The first is the microwave oven. Then we have learned about the introduction to the C programming. Then we will see the requirements of the project. Then what is an embedded system, components of embedded system, microcontroller and microprocessor, Pixim Lab stimulator, the project peripherals, CLCD display. We will see the tactile switch, matrix keypad, interrupts and timers, and at last I will show the project implementation and the demo. So first we will see what is a microwave oven. A microwave oven, or simply microwave, is an electric oven that heats and cooks food by exposing it to electromagnetic radiation in the microwave frequency range. There are various modes in a microwave oven. The sum of them are micro mode, grill mode, convection mode, and the start mode. The first one is the micro mode. This mode uses a maximum power of 200 volt. The maximum time that can be set is 60 minutes. This mode is used for traditional cooking. The second is the grill mode. This mode allows to use the microwave's heating element for cooking. User can set time for cooking the food. The third one is convection mode. In this mode, user can set the oven to preheat by selecting a particular temperature. The preheating is done for 3 minutes, that is 180 seconds. And at last, it is the start mode. It lasts for 30 seconds and it is used for cooking and heating in a microwave oven. Then in this internship we have studied about the basics of C programming, in which we have studied about what are functions, variables, strings, operators and their operations, condition statement such as if statement, switch cases. We have studied about loops, for loop, while loop, do while loops, storage classes, arrays and pointers. Now we will see the project requirements which we need to complete the project. We need the basics knowledge of embedded C programming. We need the MPLAB XID compiler, X8 compiler, Pixim Lab stimulator. In the Pixim Lab stimulator we have used PIC16F877A. We have used 16x4 CLCD display. We have used tactile switches, matrix keypad and the timers. Now what is an embedded system? An embedded system is a specialized computer system designed to perform a specific task or function within a larger system or product. Or simply we can say an embedded system is any combination of hardware or software intended to do a specific task. That is an embedded system. We have studied about various components of embedded system such as power supply, microcontroller, memory, timer counter, communication ports, input and output ports. Then we have studied the flowchart representation of embedded system. We can see here the flowchart representation of the embedded system, how it looks like. Then we have studied the types of embedded system. There are mainly four types of embedded systems. The first one is the standalone alone system. For example, semi-automatic washing machine. The second one is the real-time system. For example, the car airbag system. The third one is the network system. Example is home security system. And at last is the mobile system, which is portable system, and its example is cell phone. How to choose embedded system? So for choosing embedded system, the embedded system should be reliable, it should be cost effective, it should have low power consumption, it should have effective usage of power and effective usage of memory. Now we will see what is a microcontroller. A microcontroller is a compact integrated circuit that contains a processor, memory, input and output peripherals, and often additional components like timers. Microcontrollers are designed for embedded systems and are used to control various devices and systems, providing intelligence and functionality to those systems. The design normally has restrictions on its memory size, input and output capabilities, peripheral functions. So now we will see how a microprocessor is different from a microcontroller. A microprocessor is the central processing unit, that is CPU, of a general purpose computer. It is designed to execute a wide range of instructions and is typically found in personal computers, servers, and workstations. It primarily consists of CPU and does not include extensive integrated memory, input, output, or other peripherals. These additional components are typically added separately on a computer motherboard. Now we will see about the PIC SimLab simulator. The PIC microcontrollers are a family of microcontrollers which is developed by Microchip Technology, and there are various stimulation tools available to help stimulate and test PIC microcontroller projects without the need of physical hardware. MPLAB XID is an integrated development environment that supports microchips, PIC microcontrollers, and provides stimulation capabilities. This was all about the PIC SimLab simulator. Now we will see the current sinking and current sourcing circuit. The current sourcing circuit, which is on the left side, we can see here the current flows out of the device and goes through the load. In current sinking circuit, the current flow into the microcontroller or the device through the load. This was all about the current sourcing and current sinking circuits. Now we will see about the CLCD. CLCD is known as character liquid crystal display. In Pixing Lab Simulator, there are two types of displays, that is 16x2 display and 16x4 display. For this project, we will use the 16x4 display. There are two types of communication modes. The first one is the 4-bit mode and the 8-bit mode. We will use the 8-bit mode for doing this project. Then we have used tactile switch in this project. Tactile switches are an electromechanical device used to start or stop current flow along a circuit. In the figure we can see how a tactile switch looks like. Then we have used matrix keypad. A matrix keypad consists of an arrangement of switches connected in a matrix format in rows and columns. Keypad is an analog switching device which is generally available in matrix structure. It is used in many embedded system applications for allowing the user to perform a necessary task. In the figure here we can see how a matrix keypad looks like. Now we will see the interrupts. What are interrupts? Interrupts are a fundamental concept in computer systems and microcontroller or microprocessor architectures. They are mechanisms used to temporarily stop the normal execution of a program or process in response to an event, signal, or condition that requires immediate action. The PIC16F877A has 16 types of interrupt sources. In this internship, we have studied about the interrupt service routine or the ISR. It is known as interrupt handler or interrupt subroutine. It, it is a specific section of code or subroutine that is executed in response to an interrupt event. At last, we have studied about the timers. Timers are essential peripheral modules in PIC microcontrollers that provide precise timing and counting capabilities. They are widely used in embedded systems to perform tasks such as generating precise time delays, measuring time intervals, and controlling external devices. PIC microcontrollers from microchip technology often feature multiple timers with various configurations and functions. Now we will see one example of timer, that is timer 0. This is a basic 8-bit timer with limited functionality. It can be used for simple timing and delay generations. All about which we have learned in this internship. Now I will show you the project demo and the implementation of the project. So now we will open the MPLXID compiler. Here we can see the main.c file looks like this. The main.h file, clc.c file, clcd.h file, and the matrix keypad file, timers.c file, and this was all about the code which we have done. Now I will show the stimulation of the code or the microwave oven in the Pixim lab stimulator. So first of all, let me reload. You can see the microwave oven has been powered on, and we can see here the 4 types of mode on the starting screen. The first one is the micro mode. The second one is the grill mode. The third one is the convection mode. The fourth one is the start mode. Now to see the micro mode, we have to press the key 1. So now I will press the key 1. We can see the micro mode has been started, and it uses a power of 900 volt. Now we can here set the time. To set the time, just press the keys below. Let us suppose we want a time of 30 seconds. So we press 30, and now to start it, press hash enter, or to erase we can also press star to clear. So now I will press hash to enter. we can see the fan has been started and the microwave oven has started to cook or heat. Now as the time, we can see to pause the microwave, we can press the key 5. We can see here the microwave oven has been paused. To start, we will press the key 4. We can see that it has again started. And to stop, we will press the key 6. By pressing key 6, we have stopped and the original screen has been displayed. That is, the starting one screen has been displayed. Now we will see the second mode, that is grill mode. The grill mode can be started by pressing the key second. As I have pressed the key second, it has been started. Here we can set the time. Let us suppose I want to set the time of 1 minute and 30 seconds. So to set the seconds, I will press 30. And now for 1 I will press 0, 1. So now the time has been selected, entered, and to enter or start the oven, I will press the key hash. So we can see the oven has been started again, and simply to pause we can select the key 5. To again start, we can select 4, and to stop and go back to the original starting screen, we can press the stop button, that is 6. Now I will press the 6. It has been stopped. Now we will see the third mode, that is the convection mode. In convection mode is used to preheat the microwave oven. So now I will press the key 3rd to enter convection mode. We have entered the convection mode, and in convection mode we need to preheat the oven. So for that we have to enter the temperature to preheat. So let us suppose I want to heat it at a temperature of 45 degrees. So I will enter the 45 from the keyboard or the matrix keypad, and now I will press enter to start. And we can see that the preheating is done for 3 minutes, that is 180 seconds. And now we can see the time, it is taking 180 seconds to preheat. We can also press the reset key to go back to the starting to restart the microwave oven. So I will also tell you that how to restart. So here we can see it is a reset key. So when I will press the reset key, we can see the microwave oven is again starting on, and the original screen, that is the starting screen, has been displayed again. Now I will tell you about the fourth mode, that is the start mode. By pressing the start mode, the microwave oven starts and it heats for a time period of 30 seconds, and after 30 seconds it again stops. So let us wait for 15 more seconds and see what happens. And see, we can see the time up screen, and the original starting screen is being back again. So this was all about the project implementation and the project demo. And at last I want to thank Emertxe for giving me this great opportunity and providing me great learning. Thank you.